Vauxhall. Hi Mark, how's it going?
That's really good, thank you.
Yeah. And so what have you brought me here to see? What is this?
So this is the new Vauxhall GTX, and it's a brand concept vehicle to really illustrate where we're going to take the brand going forward.
Yeah.
It was an opportunity for us to really show the new face of what's going to come on future production vehicles. So we call this the visor, and
Yeah.
I'll explain some of the details in a moment. And then we've got a really fantastic high-tech interior to talk about.
Excellent.
As well.
It looks very, very futuristic and very impressive. So first of all, I can see the lighting here. Can you tell me anything about this lighting? It looks very distinctive.
Yeah, so basically what we've done with the visor is really encapsulate all of the technology within this horizontal frame. So first of all, it's got the wing signature lights. These are the lights that we've had on all of our production vehicles. We're taking it to the next level. But this also has the next level of a matrix LED headlight, which is very clever functionality. Really cuts out the objects, always stays on full beam, so it gives you fantastic
So you don't have to worry about dipping your headlights or anything like that?
No, don't have to touch anything, everything is automatic.
You can see the cars coming towards you and adjust the headlights accordingly.
And then the other thing that we've done with this new face is also incorporate all of the other sensors, whether it's cameras, radars, in the case of autonomous driving, lidars as well.
Of course, yeah.
So you can really have all of your technology. I end up calling this the technology hub because it really collects everything together in one simple shape and form.
So how many cameras are we talking about on board?
Well, it depends on the level of functionality you need. You really only need one key camera that does the outlook ahead of you, but then it's all the other sensors, multiple radars and lidars, again for the complex mapping of
LiDAR's important for autonomous driving.
Exactly, so you need to map everything around you.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to take me around the side here?
Yeah, so around the side of the car, what we've done is keep everything very simple. Our philosophy is what we call being bold and pure. So you can see the car is very bold and expressive, but at the same time very simple. So all the shapes and forms are very clean and simple. But we've accented that with this really strong window line, gives the car strong personality.
Definitely, yeah.
And then with this split colour, which is really unusual, gives the proportions of the car, actually makes it look a lot bigger than it really is.
It does look a quite chunky car, yeah.
Yeah, most people think it's a much bigger car. In fact, this is not much different to a Corsa. It's only just over 4 metres, so it's a very, very tight footprint.
And of course, the first thing I've noticed is that there's no door handle. How do I get in and out?
Well, there's no door handles and no mirrors. In fact,
the
mirrors, first of all, are, Tony, if you could flick that.
Oh, wow.
The camera here is instead of a mirror. And in fact, until 2 years ago, it was illegal to have cameras for rear view visibility. But now we can do that, so we've incorporated that in a very elegant way. Right. And then, like you say, no door handles, and in the context of, you think about modern technology with your smartphone, you don't need handles in a mechanical sense.
And it means it's got very clean lines, doesn't
exactly.
it? There's no clutter.
Super clean lines, and you can see when the doors open here, they actually open out together. So it gives you a very, very spacious interior.
I love the way they open, but how do you open them? With a smartphone?
Yeah, and it can automatically do it. As you're coming up to the door, you can have it preset that you only have a driver door open. Yeah. Then you could have more doors open by using your phone. Yeah. And then the interior, as I say, very, very open and spacious. A nice little feature. This has got a cover on it, by the way, just for us to sit in.
Yeah, keep it nice and clean in this photo studio.
Exactly. But as you can see, the seat looks like it's completely floating with no structure. I can pass my hand under here because all of the seat structure goes into the center tunnel.
Oh, I see.
And what that does is make it all nice and clear and clean for passengers' feet. No obstructions.
So it looks like sort of a magic trick, doesn't it? You know, when you see those guys in Covent Garden who just look like they're hovering above the ground.
Exactly. Well, it makes it, again, the principles of being bold and pure, making everything really simple and elegant.
And there's lights under the seat there, so you can
we just did that to emphasize the fact that this seat is literally visually floating
Yeah.
above the floor there.
And I assume, can you change the colour of the lighting then in the
Yeah,
interior?
you would be able
Yeah, you
to.
would
In
be
this
able to,
case, we don't, but you
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course could do. And then the seat's very sporty, but also very elegant. But the big star of the show
Right,
on the inside is what we call the Pure panel, which is taking all the visual technology and bringing it together
Yeah, yeah.
in one simple glass panel. So you can have very simple displays, including that of the camera that I talked about earlier. The camera
'cause you'll
reflects
need
then
that,
both
won't you?
onto the side panel over here and onto the side mirror. You'll see that when we sequence through this series here. But again, the graphics, super clean, very large, easy to read.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a sat nav
Everything
here,
was
quite a
about
big.
being super clean and
Yeah.
easy. You know, we always think about the complexity of our lives. When you've got a phone, you can look down at it. When you're driving a car, it needs to be much cleaner and simpler
Yeah,
to
yeah.
operate, because
Of
you
course.
should be concentrating on driving.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what we've tried to do with all of the graphics, make it very, very simple. Here you can see a little simulation of
What you'd see from the mirror.
camera, so you can see that's integrated. The same on the screen on the other side, so everything is inside
Yeah,
the
yeah,
car.
yeah.
That makes it more aerodynamic and therefore more efficient. And
Again,
with this being
yeah.
an electric car, you know, efficiency is really important to get the maximum range possible.
Maximum range, yes. Yeah, because most modern cars, they've got all these inundated with buttons, aren't they? You know,
Exactly.
You can't figure out half the buttons, what they're for. So this
Exactly.
is actually quite nice to see something that's so clean.
And we also are thinking that, you know, as you go forward as voice recognition and
Yeah.
things, or even sight recognition,
Yeah, yeah.
all of these things help you eliminate the need of physical
Yeah.
buttons.
And the screen is almost wrapping around you as well as you're driving. So it's kind
Exactly.
of so to give you the full perspective.
Exactly, very clean. And as I say, we call this Pure panel. Again, the word emphasizes what it's trying
Yeah,
to do. It's trying
yeah.
to make everything
Does
very
what it says
pure
on the tin,
and
yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You can see even a simple thing like the fuel gauge. We're not worried about whether it's full or empty. What we're saying is that's your range on the side there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the thing that really counts. That's the only bit of information the customer would need in that context. So we really tried to distill everything down. In fact, we called it digital detox, you know,
Yeah.
detoxing of all the information you don't
Yeah,
need.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's great, Mark. And so when do you think we're going to see these kinds of vehicles? I mean, this is just concept at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we actually started the new execution here last year in terms of developing the theme for the future.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in the car development business, it takes a few years to be able to get that to
Yeah.
reality. But it's not too far around the corner for when you will start to see some of these elements. And then over our future production vehicles, you'll see more and more in the future.
Wow. Okay. I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to driving it.
Well,
Thank you.
the other key thing about all of our future cars is we are going to be doing a big push on electrification.
Yeah.
So the first of those will be the new Corsa and Grandland coming up soon. And then by 2023, we're basically going to have all of our vehicles on offer. We'll have an electrification
electrical
option. So
yeah.
that will be a really big step forward from a technology perspective.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
My pleasure.